Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, be who you want to be. Follow your dreams, not other people's dreams. The most important thing is that you have to remember you're only worth as much as you say you're worth. Tell yourself, I am the best. Tell yourself, I can. And never use these words, I can't. Because if you use the words, I can't, you will never succeed. People have the wrong impression about success. Success is not measured on the amount of money you have. Success is not measured on how much money you have in their pocket. Success is measured on, are you happy in life? Are you happy at your job? Are you happy in your relationship? Are you happy with who you are? Because if you're not, you need to change it. No one else. Remember, the words you speak control your thoughts. Your thoughts control your body controls your actions, and your actions become your characteristics. It's very important to believe in who you are and follow your dreams. Who cares what anyone else says? Everyone says, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a ranger. I couldn't film a movie. I couldn't succeed. I was voted #1 in high school to fail. And guess what? I didn't listen to those people. And you shouldn't either. Right now, it's so important during this period of your life to reach and grab that opportunity. You got to remember, opportunities don't come to you. You have to get the opportunity. The opportunity is there. You just have to reach and grab it. And it's so important to follow these rules if you want to become anything you want to become. #1, we all have a purpose in life. We all have a purpose in life. What is your purpose? Do you really know what your purpose is? #2, you got to have passion. Have passion for what you want to become. Become passionate. I'm so passionate on what I want to do. I'm so passionate for the fans. I'm so passionate in my life. I'm so passionate about karate. I'm so passionate about making movies. You have to have passion. #3, patience. You got to have the patience. It's not going to happen overnight. You've got to have the patience. #4 is profit. But who cares about profit if you don't have the ladder to succeed? The ladder to succeed is you have to have a purpose. You have to have passion. You have to have patience, and next will come profit. Everybody wants to be big, rich, and famous, but you can't buy happiness with money. You have to deposit in people's emotional bank account. People have to deposit in your emotional bank account, because if they're not, then they're not your friend. And you don't need those people. You need to surround yourself with people that are going to build you up. Don't put yourself in a bucket full of crabs, because what happens in a bucket full of crabs is when you reach the top, another crab reaches you and pulls you back down. So no one's getting to the top because the crabs are pulling you back down. Are your friends pulling you down? Are other people pulling you down? Well, you need to stop, because it is up to you, my friend. You control it. This is the rudder in the engine of the boat and the airplane. What you speak is what you get. If you say, I can't never do this, I can never follow my dreams, look, they're not going to be easy. People want the shortcut in life, but you have to do the work. So if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking, you know what? I never reached my goal. I never succeeded, not on money, but I never succeeded on what I want to become. Get off your butt and do something today. Look in the mirror and tell yourself this: I can. I will. That's the most important thing to succeed. Success is not all about money. Success is about happiness. So if this video touched you and you feel this video in your heart, tag a friend, because I'm only here for me. So if I could be here for me in order to succeed and be happy in my heart to share this message, then if it works for you and it touches your heart, send it to someone else. This is all about depositing in your emotional bank account. Do something good for someone today. Tell them you are awesome. Tell yourself you are worth everything. Everyone is equal. Doesn't matter who you are. People come up and say, man, you're my first celebrity I ever met. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a person just like you. So the most important thing is follow your dreams, go after it, and follow the 4 P's. You got the purpose, you got the passion, you got to have patience. And next will come profit. But who cares about profit? You can't take it with you when you die. But what you can do is leave a legacy. A legacy behind. When you're gone, people say, hey, I remember this dude. And I remember what he did for me. So, are you going to leave a legacy behind? If you do, let's do it today. I love you all, man. Thank you for taking this time. 86,400 seconds a day. And people just drain their brain. They don't train their brain. So thank you for spending that time, this precious time in life, to watch this video.
Jason is my hero, and I know how many of you feel the same way. I want to honor my hero by using the same story many have taken to simply blame Tammie Frank, and instead do what I believe Jason would have wanted: help us all learn a lesson through the tragic ending to our hero's story. If you are unaware, Jason David Frank, who played Tommy Oliver on many iterations of Power Rangers, but most famously, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and its film adaptation, took his own life after a heated argument with his wife Tammie Frank. All too often, anytime we suffer a great loss, we tend to want to point the finger. Anytime we have someone to blame, it's often easier to allow anger and hate to cover up our pain. But while it's painful to reflect, it's necessary to move forward and to grow, which are all things Jason would want for his Rangers. In our opening tribute to Jason, we used audio from one of his last videos called Follow Your Dreams, where Jason gives all his Rangers the best advice for success, but most of all, happiness. We can learn a valuable lesson, but it's a hard one too. We're all climbing a mountain and we're all on the way to success. And as Jason put it, sometimes we're all crabs just trying to crawl our way out of that bucket. And then sometimes we're gonna have crabs pulling us down. But what we don't expect are for those crabs to be the people we love most. Sometimes they make us feel like the bad guy. Or, perhaps, cause us to become lesser versions of ourselves in moments we would rather forget. But these crabs often seem to care for us, and we love these crabs so much. We allow them to drag us down, and even make us, well, kinda crabby. One of Jason's friends said that he often felt quite lonely. And this echoes something Robin Williams once said. You can be surrounded by people and often feel completely alone. This is because we are not finding our Ohana, our tribe. And like a wild and crazy purple alien once said,
Ohana.
Huh?
Hey, get away from her.
No! What did you say?
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten. Yeah.
of course, something that happens all too often is that sometimes we'll find ourselves feeling left behind and forgotten by the ones we love most, by the ones we think are our Ohana. And more often than not, it leads to confrontation, and perhaps even communication, but It never seems to bring lasting peace. How could this be? This person loves me and I love them. Yet, we seem to be such bad voodoo for each other. Feelings so strong, a love and bond so tight, you feel you cannot or would not escape its grasp, but you should, before it chokes you to death. Sometimes it'll feel like leaving that person would make your life meaningless, and maybe for a while it'll feel that way, but that's their hold, their grip. And while we could see this as a reason to blame and point fingers, to label someone a villain, we should instead empower ourselves by seeing the truth of their fiction. If someone grabs a hold of you so tight, but often turns out your light, it's because your light is so bright, it could ignite a million lights. It's easy to blame those who drain our light, but those who drain our light simply lack the light for themselves. And while we should never allow them to drain our light, we should remember that hating them is a waste of our time and our light. We should realize they are sad and strange, and deserve our pity. We get to ride high on our horses, knowing we are the bigger people. And that is a victory that brings happiness, but do not be fooled. It's not easy. After all, our hero could not do it. Does that mean we give up? No. It means we honor our hero and do what he would wish. Be stronger than him, as crazy and insulting as that sounds. We know it's all that he would want. Thank you so much for your time.
When your mind is so dark, the light doesn't show. The path disappears. You don't know where to go. I locked my mind up for so many years, it's like my heart doesn't even have tears. Day after day, pain after pain. I don't want these feelings, something I don't want to gain. I don't care about this fame. Enough is enough, but it's like I can't move. My mind is in handcuffs. Mental prison's where I'll be. Don't even show fear, because I think I'm a real G. On the end of the day, when a little light shows, I start to realize it's called feelings. Please, just go. It's like my mind has a crack and I start to see a glow. I'm hiding the light that's trying to make me feel life. I close my eyes hard because I fear what I'll see. I can't fathom what my mind is. It's a complete mystery. But finally it's dark. But one thing is wrong. My eyes are closed. Or maybe I'm just gone. I start to question, then I pinch myself to see if I'm wrong. As I open my eyes, I see a reflection. But wait, I see weakness in this complexion. No, that can't be. I'm 100% sure that's not me. Am I here? Am I really in attendance? Or did my mind just get served a death sentence? In order to survive, you have to fight for your life. So I'll tell you right now, I'm not turning off that frickin' light. I turn feelings on and off like a flick of a switch. I want to see the light, so F that bullshit. My mind will serve a sentence in a blink of an eye. It's no time for that, because I'm not ready to say goodbye. As I fall to my knees and I start to plead, I hear a different voice that says, stand up if you want to be free. So when someone reaches for the switch to turn off the light, I smile now and say I will fight, because things are bright now and I see the value of life. But I'm pleading, I'm begging, I'm even wishing, please God, save me from this mental prison.
This is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger. Well, I enjoy the fans, because I got awesome fans right here. And say what's up. And I just love the stories, man, sharing the stories and meeting people. I love talking. I got VIP meet and greets, and really just trying to build my fan base, but giving back to the fans that made me. That's the idea, you know. And so I'm on a mission to travel around the world and meet the people who made our show so popular. Well, the longevity behind the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I tell you what, is never gonna stop. Because next year there's the reboot of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. This time next year, everybody will be talking about Power Rangers. I mean, Elizabeth Banks is doing the movie. Bryan Cranston spent over $160 million on this movie by Lionsgate. And these guys are all growing up, and now we're going to grab other kids that are going to grow up to this series. I've done like 3 increments. I've done the Mighty Morphin, then I've done Dino Thunder, and then I've done the Super Mega Force. So it's never going to stop. We will never get off your television.